Mm,
Yep.
okay, so
Yeah,
hey,
whatever. It's up to you. Yeah, do it
here we go.
if you want.
So here's big news. This is the big news, okay? And I'm just gonna roll
Got
this
our
in the
notes
background.
up?
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring the notes up here in a second. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So the big news is something that we have been working on objectively here at the channel, right? And so I'm just going to introduce this with what it is. This is their website, obviously, in the background. And here's the deal. We are now in direct contact, and we're excited to announce we're in direct contact with Jetoptera and the folks over there, especially Andre and Todd. They have reached out. We have shared some communications, and we are looking forward to moving forward with the discussion, which is amazing for us. Okay, for us, this is an absolute delight on the channel because we really were excited with their technology, and obviously we were even more excited when we found out that they were actually carrying us on their WeFunder page and actually highlighted us under some of the updates sections, and that has helped our channel grow. So we're completely absolutely excited about that. But the other part of it is that now they'd like to move that conversation forward. And with that, that means that we want to be completely open and honest with you guys, because we found Jetoptera completely just by searching stuff on the internet, right?
Yep.
And now that it's actually taken on a different perspective where we're going to have them on the show, we want to obviously be able to track their progress as they work their way through the development process and make whatever exciting investments and whatever going on. We want to see that happen. Obviously, we would love to fly the damn thing when it's actually.
I mean, we're pilots, so
we're pilots.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the discussion has begun, but for us, for a fledgling channel, right? This is kind of like a nuance of we started this with the ability and the wanting and the desire to start a conversation about the things that we enjoy, and lo and behold, it's nice to be recognized for that specifically, and for a company that we literally were like, we get it. We know where these guys are going.
Yep.
Boom. So there's a lot in that conversation to go on and to move forward with them, though. That's the exciting part, I think. Yep. So what's your thoughts and feelings?
Exactly. As Mike's been saying, basically, I just kind of wanted to reiterate that, we've talked about a bunch of stuff on the channel. We like to talk about obviously tech and travel and games when we can get that in there where it's appropriate to, and obviously we talked a lot about air taxis, VTOL design stuff, and we always tried to look at them together, obviously, before we even made the channel, and talk about what's the business choices gonna maybe make it, how's the technology, and those are things we try to bring to you guys. Now we don't go all the way down in the weeds, engineering diagrams and whatnot on the channel, because we don't think it maybe best serves the YouTube channel, but we try to look at different perspectives on whatever we're talking about.
Right.
So we wanted to reiterate today to you guys that everything we said about Jetoptera in the past was pre any chat with them. We just want to be clear that everything we kind of looked at them and any of the when you look at Jobby or Archer and any of the other designs, we're not talking to anybody before we made any of those comments.
Right.
But today going forward, we are kind of in talks with Jetoptera, so we wanted to let you guys know, just to let you know, basically, that we will continue to follow all the air taxis that we think would be something that we want to bring on the show. We're still going to talk about Jetoptera, but we have to caveat what we can talk about, because there might be things in the future going forward we cannot talk about, which is perfectly cool. That's how it's how it works.
Well, I mean, we're expecting that this relationship, especially with Todd Newton reached out, and we're expecting that with that relationship, we're going to see things that are part of their industrial recipe of what they're trying to develop that obviously is part of their patent technology that they don't want released to the public, because it's not for public consumption. Naturally. That's what this is. Trade secrets. They're gonna give us, as an appreciation of the shared relationship, they're gonna give us some insights as to the things that other people may or may not have thought about and how to attack this problem, right? So, and we don't want you guys to get any misconception, because look, the biggest thing on YouTube, right? Let's have this discussion, because YouTube is about open and honest relationships. And when there's paid content, YouTube has been very specific that you have to tell people when there's paid content.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, we've never received a dime from this company, nor do we expect to in any way, shape, or form.
You'll notice somewhere, it might say paid promotion somewhere. We aren't getting paid anything for this. So again, we're talking. If there's a point in which our video comes out that it says that, we'll probably mention it anyway. This is our first paid show or whatever. Currently, that's not the case. But yeah, we have to disclose it anyway. Yeah.
So, but the thing now, here's the other part for us. This is super exciting.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It was one thing to be featured a few weeks ago when we started this process. about looking after their investment part, where we actually came up and they've been highlighting our videos. And also, Todd Newton on his LinkedIn has been posting everything that we've been talking about. We are super excited to talk to Todd and Andre, especially in the conversation of how everything is going.
Yeah,
What do they
just
see as their
what
new
are they working
challenges,
on?
right?
Where they're going? All that stuff super exciting anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And when we are able to legally, we'll bring you guys that content.
Yeah,
Right?
cool.
So
So,
we're
but
excited.
that's
We're
massive.
excited. Yeah, we're super
That's
excited.
massive. Okay. Now, here's my vision for the future. I hope in the next, look, these development cycles take a long time. So in the next couple of years, you, me, cameras, Todd, Andre, sitting at the side of some launch site where this thing is going to be tested in an environment and having a natural conversation before it goes off and does its first, successful FAA certification flights and all that type of material. To me, that's a vision that I have because the passion for aviation, number one, the passion for the design and technology of things, because I'm a techie geek, just, you and I are in the same boat.
Yeah.
And that's a vision of the future because that means progress.
Yeah.
And that helps everybody. And
Yeah,
and that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah. Yeah, just along with what Mike's saying, we hope to not only be able to see what they're working on us, but also at some point, however that's going to work in the future, be able to bring some of that content to you guys, because we're excited about it and we're happy to, and we'll do it objectively too, just so you guys know, that we'll comment on, see what's going on, and yeah, if we can bring that stuff to you whenever that is, if that's even a thing we can do, we'll do it. So
there you go.
Yeah.
So excitement, and they're
Super cool.
they're at 282,000 on their goal, by the way, on the We Fund.
Yeah.
So they're doing well, and they're doing exactly what they want to do. Number of breakthroughs I know coming from them, and I'm sure they're going to announce those soon. And then once that's up for public consumption, we'll talk about that as well. So congratulations to them and the team. Thanks for reaching out. Thank you. And onward and forward to the conversation. And folks, let us know. Look, it's great for us, but let us know in the comments below if there's any other companies that you'd like us to reach out to in specific. That we're always open to forming relationships with just about anybody. So let us know if there's anybody else in particular that we can get our hands on. We still have a conversation. Unfortunately, the show took a couple of turns since we went on Sudden Fun, and we still have to bring in the gentleman that did the drone shows, and he's been very busy. There's some other stuff we have working out, so stay tuned for that. And
Pex asked the question about, do they have any working prototypes? Pex, I'll direct you to the news page on their website, which I think I've linked down below. If you go to jetoptera.com and you go to news, that literally shows a lot of their major things that are public to talk about. And they've done multiple fluidic propulsive systems
testing
mounted to scale models of different types. And yeah, they do have that technology actually flying.
There's lots of videos. There's this one actually from 2018 actually that they have literally on there with the swiveling, hovering FPS, model, and that's 2018. They have this one also, which is being crane test bedded for, I think it was stability, which they've also shown that this thing flies. They have the J2.
That was 2018, and that one, that picture,
Yep. So they've had this thing flying for a while, and we highlighted that because as we did more research, we're like, wait a second, this thing's been around. And this is the one, obviously, right here. These are the autonomous testing vehicle beds that are actually out there right now, that we're most excited to see what the next level. 2019, 2020.
So they basically indicating they've been flying those already.
So so those are already flying, those are already out there. All this information on their propulsion units and how they're going to make this work. Okay, obviously these are the other test bed vehicles that they've had that they're looking at. Okay, and then lastly is when they come to their glider, there are different versions of different things, but this is the one we are interested in. These are the two. We are excited about the J2000, the J4000. Those are the ones that are for the air taxi marketplace. That obviously, if you look back on what we just showed you in the video pages, they have very similar prototypes that have actively flown. So, that's the exciting part.
So yeah, they do. They got their application, their novel application, their fluidic propulsive system. Yeah, flying things. So yeah,
I can't wait.
We've talked about they've talked about the reduction in sound that it does. I mean, there's so many cool things about it that you can already find out in the public forum. So yeah, it's
Well, I mean, yeah, in the public space, they've already done their anechoic chamber testing with the Army. We know that they've been in that already space. That's already public news. They've also done this. I think the same was for the Air Force. So they're already invading that space where they see fit. So it's important that you guys know that that's open, content. If you want us to revisit, talk about, we can do that.
Oh, yeah,
but we know that they've already been doing that. So, and again, I think the difference is with this company as compared to all the other ones out there is there's evolutionary and then there's revolutionary.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
We've said it before. One is a step in the name of progress. The other one is a redesign of the entire system from the ground up that actually presents more. It's just a better system, and it proves out time and time. Every time I think about it, I'm like, it works and it's going to be better. So that's just something out there to keep in mind.
More to come there. Basically.
More to come.
More to come.
So hey guys, like, subscribe, follow, and look. We're excited. I mean, I'm not gonna turn around and say that we're not excited because we are.
Jeez,
and it's been a huge boon for us to be featured with them, and we're gonna continue to move forward that conversation, and that's it.
Yeah.
So